All right, hello soul family. So, as promised, I am doing the day 4 of my 33 days of channeling challenge from my train compartment. This is where I'm recording this session, and yeah, it has been pretty great traveling after such a long time. So, I have this small side berth in a passenger train, and I have a big window to my side, which is pretty cool. And the entire day, I have been blessed with beautiful countryside scenery. And right now, we are passing by some city. So, yeah, good times. And I like to make my own adventures as well. So yeah, this is one of those adventures doing this reading video. I have my mini ring light here. It's too bright, but uh, yeah, this is thrilling, exciting, and I'm excited to share today's messages with you guys. So you might be getting a lot of background noises. I'm sorry about that, but it's part of today's experience. So enjoy the ride with me today. And we don't have the usual Reiki music, but what I have is this beautiful oscillation of the train. I don't know if you can feel it through the video, but I love this rhythmic movement of train and kinds of puts you in a trance. Uh, I love trains, and during my college days, I have traveled a lot in trains. So brings back a lot of memories from those days. So I'll get into the reading and wrap this up because, yeah, this is a little strange, but I'm enjoying it. So let's see what the universe has for us today. Oh, wow, okay, so interesting. So the first card that we have is the Ace of Wands. Is again new beginnings, and this is like the fourth video I'm doing for this challenge, and we have been talking about this. Universe has been telling about this new beginnings, full of passion, excitement, fire, transformation, and yeah, and I can't help but notice all the red and yellow and our lower chakras, the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, really firing up and aligning to help us in our ascension. And yesterday we were talking about the confidence that we have, and this is the similar energy that I'm getting today. Next we have is the Magician card, and again one of my favorites from a tarot deck is the Magician card, and this talks about gracefully handling and transmuting between our energies, our elemental states, mm, and their manifestations. So a magician is uh, the ruler, the king of his or her own thoughts, her physical or reality, and uh, her emotional space. He or she, please don't go by that gender. I talk from the genders I use, so it's all very inclusive. And I, whenever I kind of get stuck in this, misgendering people, I try to remind that we have both masculine and feminine energies within us. So take this as how it resonates. Magician is not about being a he or she, but being the king of your elements and knowing how to use these energies within you, your thoughts, your actions, your material possessions, your emotions, to create the reality that you want. And interesting, the two cards that I pulled after this are the same ones that came out yesterday as well. It's the Two of Wands and the Hanged Man. So it's Two of Wands energy really talks to me about alignment and recalibrating all our chakras and making that choice and choosing our passion, choosing where our internal will, the divine connection, and the will is guiding us to. And yeah, the Hanged Man is again reminding us to be surrendered in the process and allow the process to change us and show up for it with faith, with surrender and flow. So what I'm getting today, at the bottom line of the message is that it's easy. Like right now we are being pumped up with a lot of energies, okay, with the eclipse portal and the Mercury retrograde. Right now Mercury retrograde is causing a bit of confusion between the direction that we are exploring and we want to pursue, may or may not want to pursue, and that's where the two of wands comes in, is for you to prioritize and really connect with yourself and find out what really fuels your fire, what keeps you burning and going and creating, and what is that transforming you. And as you answer this question for yourself and surrender to what you receive as answers, is when you are beginning to enter this new beginning, this passionate beginning, because you are making the choice from discerning between what exactly are your passion and what is not doing it anymore for you. And this new beginning is where you are standing in your power as a creator, as a powerful divine being, and creating the reality that you want to manifest. So yeah, I'm going to keep that message short and sweet today. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm not sure when I will be able to upload this particularly, because the internet is not quite stable down while in the transport, right? So I'll try to upload it as soon as possible, and I'll see you again tomorrow, guys. Thank you. And yeah, like I mentioned in my earlier videos, there is an upcoming art program or art class session that I am organizing on 29th of this month, May. And this is not about teaching you how to paint, but to get through your blocks and doubts and criticism that you face internally while you are creating something. And art is one of my modalities, so I chose this to use as a practice to break those barriers and limits and push through and really understand where our inner critic is coming from and how we can work around it, use the constructive criticism and really not listen to the destructive ones, and so on and so forth. It's easy to say, but when you practice, and I have really felt this when you have a blank canvas and you are trying to put on a stroke of paint or charcoal on it, the amount of hesitation you get for it to be perfect, for it to make sense with the whole picture, but you can't see the whole picture unless it's done in the end. Uh, and it's silly to stop yourself from making that first stroke because you're so worried about the end result, which in no way you can control. And I find it very similar to how we experience life. And I use art as a modality to talk about it, to teach about this, befriending the inner critic and calming the inner critic down and that stuff. But these principles, these learnings, this breaking of limits can then be harnessed and stretched forward to other areas of life in whatever you are trying to create. It could be a family, it could be a business, it could be another painting, or anything, whatever your choice or project is. And if you are feeling that hesitation towards taking those steps and you are so afraid to fail and stuff, this exercise will help you to get through those walls of criticism and doubts and fears and really see how incredible and powerful you are and what it really feels like to be a creator. So I'm really hoping to see you guys there. I'll share all the details in the description box. So if you want to join in on this, let me know. Contact me and write to me at my email and I'll get back to you. So yeah, see you. Have a good night. Love ya. Happy Ascension.